may be relating to this topic. Some of you may know people who can relate. Some of you are getting good pieces of advice. Thank you for watching us today on the show, and I hope you are learning something. Benny, to close this show on love and religion, when love is difficult because religions are different, what would be your advice to the Catholic parents of Ruben's girlfriend?
You know, as a parent myself, I have a 25-year-old son and a 27-year-old daughter. I'd like to go with, again, what the Bible says: teach your children the way they should go, so that when they get older, they will not turn from it. I would like to think that Ruben's fiance's parents or girlfriend's parents, as well as myself, that I would have raised my children well enough that when they become adults, they will know right and wrong.
Okay. There is a tradition in Filipino parents that for as long as you're in my house, for as long as you're not married, you are our responsibility, no matter how old, 27, 28, 29, 30. When is a child an adult? What do you say to parents out there that are they still think that a 28-year-old daughter is still their baby?
Well, we've had this discussion before where I was saying that when we migrate to a different culture and a different place, we have to address the challenge of raising our children in a different culture. So we have that. I think it behooves us to have a compromise and an understanding of the differences in culture and generation. And I agree that, yes, the parents are really looking out for their daughter, but I think that right now they will need to let her go. Because what they've done, in my opinion, is that they've raised her. We can see how good they've raised her because she is very concerned about family and being in harmony with the family. And I think right now they can just help her, you know, facilitate her growing into maturity and adulthood and say, what would you like? This is what we want and what we like for you. What would you like and how can we help you? That's difficult, but... Is
there a clinical age? 25 is already an adult. You can, or when you start voting, 21. Is there such a thing?
I think it's really just an experience. I've met a lot of 16-year-olds who are so much more mature than any 28-year-old that I've met. So.
And Father, last words from you, very quickly though, because we still have to air Ruben's song. Advice for the parents.
I think they have to give Ruben a chance. I think they need to sit down with him, because I think Ruben doesn't mind being married in the Catholic Church.
Right, and also to come on TV to talk about his problems and hoping to reach out to the parents. And in fact, he wrote this song just for his girlfriend. Enjoy this one, guys. I hope you learned something. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I'll see you again next time.
Okay.
Everybody tells you how beautiful you are. I love you from your head to your toe and every scar. You got everything in the lady I've ever needed and wanted, and now I got it, so I'm never ever letting it go. Never change the way you are, 'cause you're better than the rest by far. You're like a thief in the night, but I'm glad you stole my heart. You're the definition of an angel from above. You're the queen who needs a king to reign over her love. You're the blue that fills the seas. You're the pick that strums these strings. You're the ink on this sheet about you. When you wake up in the morning and you see just what I see. When you look into your mirror, you'll see a queen. Don't change the way you are, no, not one single thing. See, I love who you are. You are my queen. No matter what I do, I find I always think of you. I trade these memories for moments just to be with you. It's true. See, you shot me right in the heart. You stopped me dead in my tracks with the bullet that hit me and left me in need of you all the time. It's true, not like pavement that lies. You're the definition of an angel from above. You're the queen who needs a king to reign over her love. You're the blue that fills the seas. You're the pick that strums these strings.